Unfortunately, what you're about to hear is real. The members of this radio program are simply not that bright, or what some people would call educated. They are merely stupid. They're not trying to offend anyone on purpose. And all have played doctors on TV. You have been warned and are cordially invited to join the party. This is the men's room.
Forget it, man, and get with the countdown. Get with the countdown. Shake this square world and blast off for Kicksville. The trippers, the grasshoppers, the hip ones, all gathered in secrecy and flying high as a kite.
This is the men's room with Miles and Thrill. You know what they say, shake your radio more than 3 times, and you're playing with it. You're listening to the men's room.
And away we go. Welcome to show number 2780. Along with Steve the Thrill Hill, the Ted Smith, Robin Fox, and my cock. And you are in the men's room. On tap today, the drug in charge, Ryan Castle, into Sit and Spin. Today, where the money is at. The 10 best-selling musicians of all times. The word goes to the worst accent in America. Get ready to play Profile This. Plus headlines, the men's room shout of the day, fun listener emails, and everyone's favorite TV time with Ted.
Clack.
All right, here we go. Open Table employee in Chicago booked 300 reservations on rival service just to make them look bad. Meanwhile, a woman is screaming, "I am God," and tries to open an airplane door until she's tied up by a passenger named Chad. Illinois daycare worker uses special gummy bears to knock the toddlers out. The 2 are injured in a brawl at a New Jersey Chuck E. Cheese as patrons scream and shout. And a dead man in India wakes up in a morgue. That is all coming on today's very special episode of The Men's Room.
And now, here's the question.
Hola, bitches. Good day to you and yours. All right, I'm going to share a headline with you. Man has 7-inch plastic sex toy removed through his penis. We'll share the rest of that story in a bit. All you need to know for now is this. That's going to be the story of his junk. He will never outdo that. However, not to be outdone, a man in Malaysia, he got a ring stuck on his penis. Instead of getting help, he tried to use scissors to pry it off. Those got stuck too. Eventually, he went to the hospital and had it surgically removed. True story. Now, this guy, like the last guy, he has a penis story for your life. And it might sound stupid, but we're betting that each and every one of you has a story that revolves specifically around your privates, your genitalia, the kit and caboodle, the meow meow and the gravy train. You know what we're saying? So today, that's what we want to talk about. Stop laughing, Robert. Come on, man. Here's our question for today. What's the story about your downstairs stuff?
Be part of the big show. Call 844-999-OLA. You can like the Men's Room on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter at Men's Room Live and send those emails to the Men's Room at mensroomlive.com. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
Hola, bitch, hola. You have entered the men's room.
Hola, fellas, and away we go. Welcome to show number 2780. What a large charge program do we have for you today?
Not true.
As the word gets to the worst and best accents in all of the United States and America, as you remember, it wasn't too long ago, maybe a week or two, we brought you what we know to be the sexiest accents from around the world.
Yeah.
And part of that discussion was, well, are you talking about a Southern American accent or a New York accent? No, it's just the American.
The New York accent is not sexy.
I understand. It was the American accent, which
Let's
is
get some sexes tonight.
But I believe it was the French or the Italians, number one in the worldwide poll.
It was
Either
not
way,
French, but I think, Italian, I think.
We've got for you the best and the worst accents in all of America, and there are a lot of different ones. You kind of forget how many different types of accents we have here in this country, but there are quite a few. So that is coming up with the return of the word, and the drug in charge, Ryan Castle, is in today to sit and spin. And today, Ryan goes where the money is. That would be the 10 best-selling musicians of all times. And that includes all formats, all genres. If you sold a bunch of music, you make the list and you made a whole lot of money. So that's coming up with Sit and Spin. And today we're going to talk about the story about your downstairs stuff. In your lifetime, you're probably going to have at least 1 or 2 stories.
It's a guarantee.
About your downstairs stuff.
If you have genitalia, there's a story that you know about it. It's just that easy, man.
Yeah. And some stories are better than others.
Well, sure.
It depends on the situation.
Well, look, put it this way. There's some you're willing to share, right?
Yeah, well,
There's probably more stories about it that you would not share,
Yeah.
but there is a story that you do share about your genitalia. There's no question about it.
I think that one of the most painstaking and, oh boy, well, there was a couple of them. One that I'll never forget is that my buddy Chad gave everybody, well, just myself, crabs in the apartment. It was just me and him that lived together.
Did you guys have sex?
No, you know what, man? I shared.
Miles, did you guys have sex?
No, I didn't. I should have. He's a good looking man. Shared a towel. Or he shared a towel mine. I'm pretty sure, knowing Chad, he shared my towel.
So he had crabs, use your towel.
The whole apartment. The
your
whole
own
apartment
towel.
was basically it was covered in crabs. So we had to take
That's a bold move to use somebody else's towel.
That's
When
what I
you
said,
have
but you
crabs.
know, but you know, no, he didn't know. And she was there that
BS.
weekend. You know what?
He knew. He knew he had crabs.
He knew that day.
That's why he
but
used
he never
your
told
towel.
Me, but he never told me he used all the stuff.
You're just figuring. He
It was
knew he
about
had
the same
crabs.
time.
That's why he
in
used
Chad-
your towel.
in Chad's defense-
I would do the same thing.
He's an incredibly hairy guy. He really was a hairy
definitely
guy.
do.
Whatever the deal was. So, you know the big industrial machines that they have with the laundromat? So not only do we have to go buy that stuff, but we had to do everything. The rugs, the towels, all of the laundry.
How did
all
the crabs
sheets.
spread that fast? How long did he have crabs?
It took him a couple She was there the weekend before.
What does she look like? Do you remember?
I don't know. But you know why? Because I was a good roommate, and we had such a small place, and we shared a bedroom together. We had 2 beds, queens, stuck in the corners, that I was going to let him have the place. So he got the place. I took
And he
off.
infested it with crabs.
And he infested it with crabs.
That's what you get.
And so, like, by Tuesday or
Did he have them
Wednesday.
or did she have them?
I mean, it could have gone either way. Either way, I mean.
If you had been home,
Either way, I
you
got
wouldn't
him.
have gotten crabs.
Right, but for me, it was more from
As
him.
a good roommate,
But
look what happened.
You go to the you go to the drugstore. Man, that is not a fun purchase to make.
No,
And-
it is not.
And depending on how many loads those do, like it wasn't like we bought 1 box of Rid.
Right.
We bought like 8. I mean, it looked like whatever went down was way worse than it should have been. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like,
right.
I mean,
Why
you might
need
you
how
like-
many crabs?
Right.
But dude, honestly, look, I had crabs once, man, and it sucked, and I bought a bottle of
right.
Red. And you're right, it's a horrible purchase. But here's the thing. I bought a bottle, and it was done, right? I mean, like, the moment I realized what was going on, you're on a mission to get rid of it. He waited, because, listen, you're the only person who has the story that I know. He waited a few days, and in a few days, your entire apartment.
Everything. You got to remember, he never put clothes away. They were on the floor in piles.
That is crazy.
Everything was, like they had a virtual. They could live anywhere in that place, and we bought so much Rid because there was seriously so much stuff in there. It would be the equivalent, like if you were to go.
How did your whole
if you
place
could buy,
get infested with crabs?
because we had to wash everything. That's what you have to do.
No,
You have
I
to.
understand that, but I'm saying, like, I had crabs. I got rid of my crabs. It was done. Not
No,
like
no,
my
all-
entire place
the
went down
beds,
to
the
crabs,
sheets,
man.
they were the
Right,
crabs.
I
were-
handled the sheets, but I
Right.
mean, like, they weren't in my carpet. They were not on my drapes. They were not on the couch. I mean,
If there was a small tube of wart cream, you know what I mean, that you would buy to get rid of a wart, right?
All right.
It was the equivalent of buying that in a 5-gallon bucket. You know what I mean? Like, how many warts do you have? Like, it was like the amount of stuff that we had to buy. So we washed everything, and then we bleached everything, and that was another thing that I mean, we had the windows open for at least 3 or 4 days after that, because when I say we bleached everything, I say we bleached everything. I mean, it reeked of bleach. It was horrible.
so it smelled like a crime scene.
Yeah, pretty much. Probably
Yeah.
pretty much, yeah. So it was, and I didn't get laid or anything like that. It was just, I looked
You
at
had that many crabs without the pleasure of
and-
having sex.
and not only that, but-
that's the story you just told. Hey, how to get crabs without having sex.
Not only
the
that-
Miles Montgomery experience.
That was like in the,
It's like the worst ride at an amusement park.
that was 1989 or 1990. Like, I'm a young kid. Like, we didn't really trim up a lot then. Like your
Still.
whole body was hairy, so we're just shaving ourselves, and you know what I mean. Like, what? I shaved my whole body, and I never shaved my body before, so I didn't realize how bad it was going to itch. Like, you know what I mean. Like, so, like, I do remember that. Like,
Right.
just days after that, just going, oh God, and having like just all these ingrown hairs.
You got to shave your whole body.
I did.
Shampoo.
You
Man,
don't need to. Miles
I
did.
just did. You know what I mean? Like I was so pissed
I
off.
shaved my bees, but I didn't shave my body.
Oh, I shaved
Yeah.
everything, man.
right.
Because
man,
I
you
was
went
hairy.
overload. But the different, you had an
But
actual
once I
infestation.
saw crabs on my chest, I'm like, dude, these are coming off, man. Like, I'm not gonna. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not
You
gonna.
had them on your
Dude, I went and got
chest.
like a military haircut. I got a buzz cut.
High and tight.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I've never heard of anyone having crabs this bad.
They were everywhere.
My God, man.
Yeah, he was
Jesus
from the middle of nowhere in
Christ.
West Virginia, man. I don't know.
Still.
She probably got him from like a deer. Oh, I'm glad I never saw her.
Yeah.
What's the story about your downstairs stuff? 844-999-OLA.
We got a couple of comments. It says, me and my three brothers, we would compete by saying who could pee on a live electric fence the longest. Never done it. When I was young, me and my brother, they were shooting a .22 into a fire anthill, blasting dirt into the air, when I suddenly felt a sharp pain in my testicle. I dropped my pants and noticed a fire ant biting my nut. That's exactly how that was first.
Okay.
Cinnamon-flavored lube in my girlfriend's vagina. She ran into the bathroom and hugged the bathtub nozzle for an hour.
Yeah,
Cinnamon.
the warming stuff is not. I am not a fan.
Just
What,
don't
the
use
stuff that what warm to numb? Is that what does it turn it numb?
no, it's just warm.
And then
Same
the
thing
more
with cinnamon.
friction, right?
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think that's bad.
It's already warm.
This guy, let's see.
Normally, I'm just saying.
I shot my brother in the junk with a pellet gun while he sat on the toilet in an outhouse.
Oh no! Why would you do that?
Right, that's horrible.
We've talked about
a terrible
this.
thing to do.
If someone's sitting down,
Right.
I mean, maybe if they're standing.
Let's see. Never have sex with the girl through her zipper while her pants are still buttoned. I think we understand. And then this one says, look, this is a horrible topic. I'm going to be cringing all day long now. That being said, I'm going to make you cringe. When I was 6, I was playing in the woods with some friends, and we found a tree that had fallen over into another downed tree. It landed right on the fulcrum, so we were using it as a teeter-totter. Now, this was a fresh tree, broken branches all sticking out on the sides. It was also at least 2 feet in diameter, so when I slid off, I didn't fall to the side. My sack slid, caught and tore on one of the bits, poking out of the trunk. Long story short, I walked straight from the front door into the emergency room, back to a little room. It was met in about 2 minutes. They doped me up and they sewed me shut. And he adds, to this day, I wear Carhartts with long johns. Protect your boys.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Damn.
What is the story about your downstairs stuff? 844-999-OLA.
Hello, John. Welcome to the men's room.
How you doing?
Hola.
All right. Well, my story starts, I think when I was about 15 years old. My grandfather invited me to go in his little yacht up to the Canadian islands, and it was a month and a half. You're stuck with your grandfather. So
Sounds
you know,
horrible.
Wait.
You guys were riding a yacht.
Was it really that bad? Goddamn. I mean, like the Canadian islands in a yacht. I mean, to me, it doesn't sound like you're going to boarding school or anything.
Well, okay, there's some nice beautiful parts about it, but this boat was so dang slow, we were going backwards in the tide half the time. That we might have got 10 knots with the tide and wind pushing us.
All right.
But anyway, so the sights never changed too much. It took a long time to see something different. But after a month out in sea, you kind of need to take care of business. So I went down to go jerk one out, looked for a lubricant, and the only thing he had was something called saltwater shampoo. It was used because we couldn't use our portable water for showering, so I used that, and oh my gosh. That burned my everything. Junk balls was red, and next few days everything was peeling, balls included.
What is salt water? So are you saying that you showered in a saltwater shower? Like the water was salt water?
Yeah.
And I guess regular soap doesn't lube up, or it doesn't. I guess you got to put it right back into the water. So I don't really know exactly the reason, but he had that, and I used that for a lubricant, and man. Don't.
Okay, listen, is it just me? When it comes to, I don't need a lubricant. You know what I mean? Like masturbation,
in the shower's
it's
different.
not something I need to prep for. No, it's not.
You can still handle business?
Yes.
All right, okay. You're just going to.
I mean,
it depends on your
God,
technique. It depends on
man.
your technique.
But I mean, how involved did you? The only reason I'm knocking one out is because I just need to get it out of my system. Obviously, I'd rather be having sex, right?
Mm-hmm. Well,
so I'm going to do that just to simulate the sensation, if you will, right? It's like rock climbing indoors. I'm not going up a mountain, but this close. It's not bad. Still kind of fun, but not as great as the real thing. But I don't need loop. Like, it's not this big preparation where it's like, this, and this check. It's like, man, pull out your penis, go to town, be done. Like, that's
I'm with
it.
you. Yeah, like
Right?
hunting around for a bottle. I mean, lube makes it better, but it's not like
Sure,
I
but-
never thought, oh man, I can't do that.
I need to find lube. Like, just go.
This guy didn't need it. 20-year-old college student from Bangladesh. This was our shot of the day yesterday. Got completely naked shortly after takeoff. Then while he was naked, he started watching pornography on his laptop. One of the crew members told him to put his clothes back on, which he did. But then he tried to hug a flight attendant and got aggressive when she rejected his advances. Several passengers helped hold him down. The crew members tied his hands with a piece of cloth the rest of the flight. It's not clear if he'd been drinking or whatever, but he definitely was masturbating in his seat. Airport police arrested him when they landed. Our question, what is the story about your downstairs stuff? 844-999-OLA.
Oh, God damn it. Hello, Scott. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, what's up?
Hola.
Hola.
What's up, Scott?
Well, I mean, long story short, through all the crabs and, Bengay and all that issues, when I got older,
Did you put
hang
this in
on,
your
yeah.
dating profile?
Yeah, exactly.
Once had crabs, you've been gay. All better now.
Why did you put
oh,
Ben
come
Gay?
on, who hasn't had crabs?
I haven't.
You're lying.
I like you, Scott. You're all right with me, man.
I'm not saying I've never had an STD, but I legit have never had crabs.
Who hasn't woken up in a gutter? Come on.
Who hasn't had Bengay rubbed on their,
Yeah.
genitals?
I have not done that.
I haven't either.
Really?
Honestly,
they
dude.
punk some guys with icy hot, maybe.
Right, but why would you put Ben Gay on your junk? That would
Why
burn.
would you challenge us that we never done? No, I've never put big game on my junk.
taking a Q-tip and,
No, I
Everybody's
never
put a
it
finger
on
in a monkey's
myself.
butt.
Come
I
on,
had a
why don't you go to the
vicious-
zoo?
I had a vicious wife.
Okay.
Oh,
to give it
wow.
to me.
All right.
So neither of those are the story. So
What do you got?
Okay, well, I had a reversed Jacob's ladder.
what's a
know,
reverse? We know what the Jacob's ladder is, where you pierce the shaft of your penis, right?
Underneath,
Right, but what's a reverse? So is it on top?
on top, yeah.
And you still have it?
No. And I had a Prince Albert.
Okay. Do you need to get pre-screened by the TSA? Does that help if you just show them a picture of what's going on?
Well, the thing is I always want to advise anybody who gets a Prince Albert, just know that you're going to piss all over everything.
Thanks, Scott.
While you-
There's a PSA.
Right. Yeah.
While you
the
have
more
it.
you know.
I'm Wilford Brimley, here for the
Over time,
Prince Albert
if you
Society.
get it out, it'll heal up and
You might know this about me. I've had a Prince Albert for some time
Be
now.
careful if you're a professional cook in a kitchen. It'll heat up. And never forget,
I'm made for Goda.
you're going to pee yourself.
Little known fact about me in Hollywood. I have a Prince Albert.
no,
And I peed all over everything.
So you still have it going on? Or no, you said you took it out.
No, I took it out. I had to take it out for surgery. As I do electronic healing and stuff. I got cut off, a couple weeks ago from you guys.
What about, okay, wait, hold on. What kind of surgery, what kind of surgery did you have to have?
Huh?
What kind of
I'm the one who had the dead body parts put in my stomach. The cadaver.
Yeah.
Remember that?
A little bit, sure, but what does that do with your
penis?
And I'm so terrified.
That has nothing to do at all with my penis. I'm just saying, yeah.
How old are you?
Yeah, Scott, how old are you?
How old are you?
55.
All right.
All right. That
Okay.
makes a little more sense.
And why again is the body parts from the cadaver in your stomach?
I had a bowel resection, what they call. They took out 2 feet of my small intestines.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Or he's
Remember
a
that?
cannibal.
Yeah,
it's one of those two.
So you're downstairs basically are just a mess right now.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay,
now.
all right. Like your backside's a mess, your front side's a mess. It whistles in the wind when you whip it out. You can play like a flute, I guess. I mean, it's just a bunch of holes down there, right?
Does it fully heal up when you pull all that stuff
No.
out? Can you look at it?
It all healed up.
It's like a recorder.
It's all healed up. My scars. The thing of it is only reason I put all that stuff in was for her pleasure.
Mm-hmm.
And what the comments that I got was, take it out, it hurts.
Oh, I thought you were going to say she left you. Did she? Are you still together?
No.
All right.
No.
I was going to say, all right, ultimately.
She put Ben Gay on his junk.
Right.
Seems like it was
But
a
I'm not going to go through. I'm not going to go through the pain again.
No, I understand. I wouldn't either.
Putting that in.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a
Wait,
relationship.
how bad does it hurt?
It hurts bad. I mean, it's like they put you in a chair, like a barber's chair,
Yeah.
you know, and they got you up off the ground so your feet are dangling, you know, especially when they do the Prince Albert, you know. When she did the Prince Albert,
Oh, no.
you know, it was like, I kicked her in the chest and knocked her clear across the room. You know, it's like...
That's part of what you sign up for.
It's,
All right.
all right, well.
Okay.
Let me scratch that off my bucket list and replace it with something else.
Boy, we are on fire today.
That was...
Okay.
I'm not even sure what just happened.
I don't either. What is the story about your downstairs stuff? 844-999-OLA. Hold the line. More of your calls coming up. You are listening to the Men's Room Radio Network.
We return to the men's room with Miles and Thrill.
Coming up, Drug and Charge, Ryan Castle will be into Sit and Spin today, where the money is. The 10 best-selling musicians of all times. That's coming up with Ryan Castle and Sit and Spin. All right, our question today. What is the story about your downstairs stuff? 844-999-OLA.
Here's a good comment I think everyone will appreciate. My ex-wife cheated on me, so I swapped out all of her baby wipes with Clorox lemon bleach wipes. Took her 3 months to figure out why she had a rash. Damn.
That is, that's
something.
That's hardcore.
I want to quote Billy Madison, but that's assault, brother.
Yeah. Hello, Brianna. Welcome to the men's room.
Hola.
Hola.
So I was about 16 or 17, and me and my boyfriend were being responsible. And he was using a condom, and afterwards I went to the bathroom. It didn't feel right. It was burning down there, and I looked, and everything down there had just ballooned up.
I'm like that all the time. Don't worry about it. You get used to it.
Did you?
Is that unusual?
Me.
Did you find out that you were allergic to something?
Well, so I was like, something's not right. So I called my mom at work.
Hey,
Brought
Mom.
me to the doctor.
I just had sex with Jeff.
You remember Jeff? Oh, Jeff's doing great. Yeah, he's sitting right here.
Yeah.
But,
Mom, something's not right down there. And then she takes me to the doctor, and I talk to the doctor.
Was
and they're
smiling
like,
Jeff?
Yeah, you're allergic to latex.
Oh.
all right.
So what did you do then? I mean, when you go to, it's right at that age, when you say to your boyfriend, like, hey, man,
Right.
look, did you just have unprotected sex, or did you figure out something? Did you put on a sock? I mean, what do you do?
Well, then I started a birth control pill.
Okay.
And 23 years later, he is fixed, and we have 3 kids. So.
Get out of
You're
here.
with the
All
same
right.
guy?
Wow.
Yes.
Man, oh, man, your
Now,
mom must
okay.
have scared him to death.
Brianna, I got to ask.
You better marry my daughter.
Is there anything else in day-to-day life that we don't realize? It's latex gloves, so you
Sure.
can't put those on. Is there anything else that
No.
touches your
Balloons.
body that...
I can't blow up balloons.
Okay, well, wait.
All right,
what,
so your lips are going to
But
blow up
wait.
if you're at a party and you accidentally blow up a balloon.
what about a gynecologist, though? I mean, there's no way he's using his bare hands. I mean, like, what do you, like, hey, man, you can't use latex gloves on a blow up down there. What does he do?
I just want you to just use your bare
Every time I
hands.
go to the
Oven mitts.
hospital or, I've had kids since then, and they always ask, are you allergic to latex? And they have other gloves that are non-latex.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I'm going to do that with my, if I ever get a hot nurse's assistant who's going to check me out or something, or a nurse or a hot female doctor, and be like, dude, I'm allergic to latex.
Just use your bare hands, man.
You got to go bare hands on me. I'll swell all up on you. Get a bad rash. Yeah.
Give that a try.
There's nowhere on your chart, sir, that says that. Yeah.
I feel like you should say that to your proctologist. Like,
Yeah.
we got to do this.
Hey, Doc, man.
You don't get to wear a glove.
You're a good-looking guy, but I got to let you know.
Bare
I'm
finger.
allergic to latex.
Right.
So, your fingernails clipped or what?
Check my prostate. Bare finger. Hello, Dave. Welcome to the men's room.
Hey, guys, how you doing?
Hola.
Hola. So I have one of those American Pie style stories.
Well, you're going to have to wait.
Hold on.
Hang on.
We like pie.
Not anymore.
Depends on the flavor.
Coconut cream?
I'm fine. Hump it.
Not your pie, then. Oh, man. What is the story about your downstairs stuff? 844-999-OLA.
Hola! The shenanigans continue on the Men's Room Radio Network.